There's nothing average about ROTC cadets. While everyone else sleeps, we've already started the next day. While everyone else hangs out, we are preparing for our next mission. While everyone else is taking a break, we are answering our nation's call. Do you have what it takes?
Hey guys, my name is Derek Shiet, and I'm with the Air Force Reserve Officer Training Corps. It's only been a few weeks being in the Air Force ROTC program, but what I've noticed is that many new cadets struggle with being the PFO, or the Physical Fitness Officer, as their flight position. Since being the PFO is such a verbiage and standardization heavy position, here's a 5-minute breakdown of what you need to do to be the best PFO out there. Let's do this.
The PFO leads a flight, which can range from 4 to 20 people. Depending on the size of the detachment, there are several flights with different code names, such as Alpha, Bravo, etc. The name of your flight and its members should be released by the upper chain of command. You, as the physical fitness officer, are in charge of leading the flight through the morning workout. A strong PFO requires confidence, a loud and bold voice, and basic knowledge of drill. At the beginning of PT, you will need to fall in the flight, which calls your flight members to get into formation. They'll get into formation relative to your position, so make sure you have space around you. As you can see, flight members will fall into 3 rows from the right in front of you. Afterwards, you will give your flight a right face command and walk towards where the flight is facing. Then, give a moment and let your deputy give accountability. The deputy is a separate flight position that makes sure everyone is present and accounted for. Your flight is required to have their water bottles in hand. Before starting the workout, don't forget to give the command, ground your gear, so they may lay their water bottles on the ground. Next, give them the command, parade rest, to signify the upperclassmen that your flight is ready for PT. Then, you will get orders from the wing PFO, which is the PFO that is managing the detachment's workout. You will always be briefed on what to do. Don't be afraid to ask questions when you don't know what a specific exercise is. Once you know what the morning workout is, you return to your flight and brief them on what the wing PFO briefed you on. It must be in the exact verbiage. Assuming your Bravo flight, today's PT will consist of 25 push-ups, followed by a 800-meter run and 25 climbs. According to the standardization guide of Det 220, you must say this exact verbiage. The first exercise of the day will be the push-up. This is a 2-count exercise. We will perform 25 repetitions. Position of the exercise, move. And at this point, flight members will go into the push-up position. Ready, begin. This begins the workout. The PFO will command down while the flight will count the amount of push-ups. After the exercise, you will say stand by, recover to get the flight back into the standing position. Pro tip, speak louder so that your flight can hear you. According to Cadet First Lieutenant Smith from Det 220, to speak louder and clearer, you should utilize your diaphragm. For distance exercises, follow the following verbiage. The next exercise of the day will be the 800-meter run. This is a distance exercise. Position of the exercise, move. Ready, begin. At this point, members will begin the run. Some cadets will finish before others. Do not stand still, waiting for other members to finish the workout. Make sure you and flight members back from the workout are doing some kind of exercise while waiting for the rest of the flight. Stand by, recover. The next exercise of the day will be climbs. This is a 4-count exercise. We will be performing for 30 repetitions. Position of the exercise, move. Ready, begin. For climbs, count to 3 and let your flight count off the repetitions. Stand by, recover. Don't forget to say stand by. Even though it doesn't command anything, it is still a part of the verbiage. The next activity of the day will be the water break. This is a timed activity. We will perform for 90 seconds. Position of the exercise, move. Ready, begin. You may want to assign a time hack to keep track of time. Stand by, recover. Note that voice articulations help the flight know when it is the final count. Be loud, like very loud, or else you will get yelled at by POC. Always start on the left side on the count of 1. What do you do when you don't know what to do? Simply raise your right arm so that your bicep is touching your ear and keep your hand clamped. Say cadet, rank, and name. May I ask a question or statement? You now know what it takes to be the PFO, or the physical fitness officer. Being the PFO is a tough task for any new cadet. It requires you to be physically fit, proficient in verbiage, and adaptable to change. You will make mistakes, will be yelled at, you will be kept under constant pressure, and you will repeat the verbiage until you get it right. But being the PFO is also an opportunity to show your grit, your leadership, your unrelenting spirit, and that is something that will not go unnoticed by the flight, by the squadron, by the detachment, and by your country. Soar high and fight hard, cadets.